taint that has come in the last few days. Why are you still vying for the speakership of this country? What do you have to offer?
Thank you. I'd come to discuss the evolution of the Parliament of Uganda. I didn't know that I'm required to justify my candidature, something I've been doing for the last 3 months. I am coming like light, and there is darkness in Parliament. So you are asking the light, why are you coming in the darkness? Isn't the answer obvious?
So what is the light offering, minus just light?
I've been speaking about it a great deal, but first of all, let me tell you of my thinking. You know, we are operating an alien system. Here with us, we have people who are very highly educated in some of the best schools. This Ugandan state is, you know, grafted, and it actually has no roots in our history, because it is a result of a colonial project. I think we must first deal with that reality. So, if we are serious about building Uganda, we must start by understanding what Uganda is. We call ourselves here now a panel, but we all have our tribes, where we come from. The British came and declared all of us to be Ugandans. The old man's people did not fill an application form to become Ugandans. Neither did my people. We just woke up one day and we are being told, from now when you go to school you must sing "Oh Uganda," and you say, what is Uganda? And so every African country, actually every country with a colonial history has to deal with this dilemma of the alien state. And that is why you see we have a lot of ritualism in this parliament and most of the organs. You have even had the president complaining. Point of order, point of information, procedure. If you brought someone from my village who has never attended parliament and they are told that they are trying to find solutions to your problems of malaria and lack of good seeds and fertilizers and market for your good, they'll say, I don't believe you. This group here, are they really going to solve my problem? So we have got that as a serious challenge. The political scientists also have another challenge we are facing, which they call the national question. How to mold or to forge one nation out of very diverse peoples, different cultures, different languages, and different practices. How do we develop the national habits that unify us? That is what we call the national question. It is simplified as building national unity. That's why the Americans have their motto, a pluribus unum, out of many, one. But even them, they finally realized that the concept of a melting pot is not viable. So now they call it a salad bowl, meaning an orange remains an orange, a tomato remains a tomato, a cabbage remains a cabbage, an onion remains an onion, but in the same bowl. That's how you grow to respect one another. And that means we must deal with the question of domination. you know, the challenge is always to deal with domination or hegemony. Now, these are preconditions for the kind of drama we see. Those are, if you have a big wound on your leg, you normally develop a swelling on your upper thigh. It is natural. Now, if you focus all your energy on that swelling without treating the wound, you will never actually deal with that swelling. Every community has a name for it. Among the Baganda, that swelling is called Nsanjabavu. And in our place, we call it Awang March. So, I hear all these debates. I expect the old man of the clan, Andrew Mwenda, to first talk about the character of the Ugandan state. What do you expect? What sort of parliament can the Ugandan state produce? This is what I expected you to talk about. That you have a Ugandan state which is struggling to get us out of this past. I loved this topic. That's why I came. And I thought we are going to talk about how we have evolved up to today, how we have been dealing with these challenges. So I believe that a speaker personifies the parliament. Eventually, the character of the speaker defines the character
of the parliament.
Ultimately, because you are the leader. If